Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for joining us. Today we're talking about 5 games we are...
Definitely not going to play.
We're absolutely
not going to happen next year.
Not going to play next year. Some of which because I literally don't want to play them. I will tell you, I'll tell you no. And some of which because I have had these games for years, and I just have to kind of admit to myself, I'm not playing them. Which means by the end of the video, we're going to have a moral quandary of a question. Mm-hmm. Do we keep them? If I'm looking at this and I'm admitting to myself that I will not play this next year, which means the motivation for play has been removed.
Absolutely. There is an app. You have to either give it away or you have to give yourself a timeline to play that game.
I mean, maybe
I don't
some
see
of
any
these
reality.
games I'm happy having.
I have 2 on my list that I am mad they're on my list because I desperately want to play them, but I know myself and I know there's no way I'm getting to.
So we've talked about the idea on this channel of a lifestyle game, which a lifestyle game is that one core critical game, Kingdom Death for myself, right?
Yep.
It is the game, some people it's Magic the Gathering, some people it's Pokemon, some people it's Warhammer. It's a giant expense, it occupies space, it occupies time, nothing can compete with it because you cannot have 2 of them in your ethereal space.
And for the record, it doesn't have to be your favorite game of all time. No. Mine's not.
Yeah, I was actually really upset. Check out Quack & Co. if you want to see why he was pissed about this.
Ridiculous.
We've also, though, talked about life cycle games. Life cycle games are games that are too big for the moment now, or too out there for the moment now, but they either came from an important point in your life, or they're coming, the hope is that they will be at an important point in your life, right? And those games are also things that are on this list. I have some games that have been life cycle games for me. Yeah. Games that I hope I can age into, but I haven't yet. And I don't know. The scary part is I don't know that I will.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's very, very bad.
What happens when dreams die?
A fairy loses their wings.
That's the question.
Pretty sure that's the
This whole week we're doing a roster of top 10 videos, by the way. The best Kickstarter projects of the year.
Yep. The worst Kickstarter project of the year.
5 games we're absolutely going to play this next year.
And now the 5 games we're definitely not going to play this year.
The 10 best games we played this last year.
Yeah, and the 10 most excited for games we're looking forward to for 2023.
The stuff we can't wait to play. So hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned with us. With that, let's dive into this list.
Okay.
And I'm going to just grab a game that I have played before, that I purchased this last year for the sole reason of wanting to play it again.
Yeah.
But I do not think I am actually going to play it. This is Rising Sun, and this is not just Rising Sun, the core box. This is Rising Sun with
the entire
all of the Kickstarter stuff.
There's so much of this.
I did not enjoy this game much when I played it originally. Alex and Shira and other people in the circle that love Blood Rage and love a variety of these games enjoyed Ankh quite a lot, right? They have also said this is their least favorite of the category. Yep. I know many people love it. I want to give it another chance. I purchased it for the sake of doing that, and yet when I see it, the first thing I think to myself is, I'm not playing Blood Rage. I'm not playing Ankh. I'm not getting Massive Darkness 2 to the table. When am I going to justify playing Rising Sun? I've got to learn the rules. I've got to table the game. I already don't think I'm going to like it, so I've got to convince other people to play it with me within the context of that. This is not leaving, though. It almost left.
Why is it not leaving?
Because it's really hard to get your hands on. If I decide to let it go, I am committing to never have had played,
But you did play it.
Yeah, but it was at a convention. There's a lot of caveats there, right? Like, it wasn't...
Did you get some of the rules wrong?
It was with the designer. It was Eric Roos. It was with the designer of Spirit Island.
Okay.
So, I played it.
You played it.
But it wasn't the thing going on.
The experience wasn't great.
So... the odds are this will last for about another year in my collection until it either gets given away here on the channel. We gave you all the option for that. We didn't get enough subscribers for it, but it'll either be a giveaway down the road, or it will. It won't be sold. It'll either be a giveaway or it'll be, like a friend walks off with it, or it just. I don't know. All right, Rising Sun. That's it's painful to admit though. Okay, because I was really excited about it. You just bought this. How is this on your list, Wes?
I've never played Everdell.
No?
I've never played Everdell.
Love Everdell.
I just bought I backed on Kickstarter, the big giant all-in every piece of Everdell, right?
I have it coming in as well.
Yeah, it's great. Mine was broken, for the record, and I'm still waiting for them to ship me a new one, which should happen sometime in January, whatever. I desperately want to play this game. I've heard wonderful things about this game.
It has like an entire corner busted, right?
Yeah, it's the whole front of the box came completely off. The internal pieces got damaged because it looked like somebody threw it up in the air and was playing. What's that like? Go to the Highlands, the timber toss where they throw it. It looks like they did that with my box. Okay, it's absolutely jacked and it's busted. It's horrible.
So it's unplayable.
But it's unplayable. However,
but the one that you should be getting one
in January. So like beginning of the year.
And you still don't think you're going to play it?
I don't think I'm going to play it because there's so many other games that I have that I need to play or want to play or have commitments to play that I know the amount of free time that I have in my life is never going to open up the opportunity for me to play Everdell.
You know what?
Now, I may play my little Everdell. Okay. Because I have that with my son, and I'm sure he probably will want to play that. But the actual Everdell experience...
What if he likes my little Everdell, though? You don't think that's going to ingratiate into Big Everdell?
I don't. I really don't, because I
want to be a good friend. I want to make a commitment to you right now, right here.
Right here, right now, okay.
Because I also have a big box coming in. Yeah. I know how to play Everdell.
Okay.
And I love Everdell, even though Shira does not.
Okay.
So I am promising you that sometime in 2024, after this year has passed, I will teach you how to play Everdell.
In 2024, so that way I'm keeping my commitment.
You're going to keep your commitment.
I'm going to keep my commitment, not play it this year.
I will play it with other people. I will play it solo.
You probably will. Yeah.
I will specifically go out of my way to make sure I do not play Everdell with you.
That's great. Appreciate that.
I will commit to, in 2024... play this game with you, Wes.
I appreciate that.
I want to be that type of friend for you.
I am so appreciative of you, Jesse.
I want to be your Everdell buddy. You're welcome.
Don't understand.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I want to play this so bad. Irritates me.
This is a 10th anniversary edition of Pandemic.
A game you absolutely hate.
I have tried Pandemic. I've tried Pandemic Legacy. I have tried so many versions of this game, and I cannot find a version of it that I enjoy playing more than I just enjoy sitting around drinking and talking with people without Pandemic on the table in front of me.
Do you know that I play this game 15 times a year minimum?
I can't stand it.
It's one of the games that when I go to my friends in Wisconsin and we play board games for like 4 days straight, we play this 20 times.
It might be one of those that like if I came into the hobby through it, like Catan for me, it's not a perfect game, but I love playing it with my family. It's one of those that we'll get together around. I would even sit down and play Risk, like even though it's like a weird, unbalanced monstrosity. But I don't like Pandemic. I don't like Pandemic. For those of you that want some Quackalope lore and history, this is not going anywhere because for the entire duration of the pandemic, this was like placed subtly on a shelf in the background of my studio set. This is part of Quackalope lore and history now. I will probably cut open this part so that I can hang it on the wall still in shrink is my spot.
Shrink, yeah.
But no, I'm keeping this. I'm hanging on to it. But you know the frustrating part is though?
What?
The 10th anniversary edition has a known printing error that makes it not as good to play as just having the like $12 version you can buy.
That's sad.
So you don't even really want to get a copy like this or open it up or anything. It's really just a collector's item because it's not right. It doesn't. There's something wrong. I have to look it up exactly. But I remember when it first came out, like the board game store that I went to was literally discouraging people from buying it because of the printing error in it.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So
that's terrible.
Pandemic Legacy. Not Legacy. Pandemic Collectors, 10th anniversary. Not playing it. I refuse. I will tell you no, I don't want to play Pandemic.
For those of you who know me, you know that this is one of my least favorite games. It's also one of Shira's...
You're wrong about. It's Shira's number one.
I've heard I'm wrong.
Her number 2 this last year was Kingdom Death. Her number 1 was Terraforming Mars.
I'm aware. And Shira absolutely loves this game. You like this game.
I was skeptical up until the point that I played it, and then I was wrong. I admitted I was wrong.
My problem with it is that it's way too long.
Yeah.
And that there's all these other issues with it as far as like, get resource stuff and it takes forever. And if I'm going to play, like I enjoy the first hour or so of the game. Yeah, it's fair. You've told me that if you add these extra things with the drafting mechanic and all this other stuff. You need to
play with drafting and you need to add in the expansion that shortens the time. It gives you starting resources.
So basically what you're saying is don't play the actual game of Terraforming Mars.
Play the abridged version.
Correct. So play a game that doesn't have all the rules. So therefore, I'm not going...
At least 30% of the rules wrong. Yeah.
So I'm not going to play Terraforming Mars. I am going to play whatever house rule fake game version of Terraforming Mars you have.
It's not a house rule. It is in the rulebook as a alternative.
So it's an alternative version of Terraforming Mars. It's not really Terraforming Mars.
So you're saying you're going to play an alt version.
I'm going to play the alt version, which is not the real Terraforming Mars, because I want Shira to play it with me in the way that she loves the game, so that I can, all in for once, say I've played Terraforming Mars and I don't like it.
You're telling me you don't want to play with this beautiful wooden spaceship?
Is that like the first player marker?
It is, but not the one that they sell, because
you have a very interesting version.
Garbo. Oh, this is Shira's version. That is...
and see, again, it's not the really big, crazy deluxeified version of Terraforming Mars that I've played before. But this one has Prelude and all that stuff.
That's fair. Just do not tilt this one sideways. She might murder you.
Okay, fair enough.
I thought you were immediately going to tilt it sideways.
I was probably planning on that, actually.
I've had this game in my collection since Quackalope started.
Oh.
3.5 years. I purchased this game because I loved the artwork. I do that. I'm that type of person.
You are. That's
I like
true.
story. I like beautiful things.
That's why you like me.
I purchased City of Kings because the artwork, the characters, the tiles, and the name of the game promised me an adventure.
Yeah.
I bought this at retail.
Did you really?
Oh, steep price, my bud.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I bought this at retail, and as I purchased it...
When it came out retail?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was like $160 for the base game. Yeah, so I have it. I have the expansions downstairs, and
There's a whole calyx devoted to it.
I have been unwilling to get rid of it for 3.5 years. Unwilling to open it, because I don't like opening things until it's time to play them, for 3.5 years. My Steam kind of left because a lot of people were very mixed on it. They said it was much more of a grindy resource management engine, not as much of a beautiful adventure as it tells me it's going to be.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of down there. This next year will be a tough decision point between continuing to hold on to it or finally letting it go. Neither one is actually playing it, though.
That is very true.
What might happen is I might do an unboxing of this on the channel.
And then give it away.
Still not play it. Still not play it. It hurts. This is one of those that, like, I cannot bring myself to let go of.
So this is one of your life cycle games.
Yes. Yeah. This is a game where, at a certain point, when I started Quackalope and was beginning to fall in love with board games, I dreamed that there would be a future, a week, a month, a year from now, where the City of Kings would give me not only the adventure that I saw on the front cover of it, but also I would be able to have the time to learn and play it. And both the adventure was taken away from me, because it's not that type of game, apparently. It's almost like you should study before you...
Maybe do a little research on the game.
A little research before you see beautiful artwork.
Right.
And my time has become monopolized by other games that I think are giving me a better version of that.
Yeah.
And yet there are still people that bring my hope up every time I talk about this, because they leave a comment saying, I love that game. You got to try that game. That game was amazing. And I'm like, you are extending my life cycle. City of Kings. Comment down below. Am I ridiculous for holding on? Oh.
Okay.
I'm just going to be quiet for a bit.
This game, I have such a history with this game. This is a life cycle game for me. When I first started getting into the solo aspect of board games, everyone told me this was the game you needed to play. The raw, gritty experience, the management of things throughout you're going through and trying to figure out how to live after this horrible war is going on.
The game that put Awakened Realms on the map.
It is. It is the game that put Awakened Realms on the map. I want to play the board game version of this so badly. I have a Kickstarter pledge, a full Kickstarter pledge that I paid way too much money for. Even with the little dice and everything. Like, it's got all the extra bits. Everything you could possibly have gotten, I got all of it. It is sitting in my calyx, staring at me. It's on my eye-level shelf when I walk into my board game room. It's the first game I see every single time.
Is it still in shrink?
It is still in shrink.
Yes, I'll trade you.
No, you won't.
Yeah, you can have this one.
This is a life cycle game for me, Jesse.
I want the shrink copy.
Does this have anything in it? Is it, like, punched with a special... No, I'm not going to take your game. I want my shrink copy. Anyway, it's sitting there. Now, here's the reason why I haven't played it. Because I played the app version like 50 times. I love it. I play it. I probably played it twice this month already. I enjoy it. It's a great game. why would I spend the time to learn the board game version of it and get it out and play the actual board game version of it? I want to very badly.
I'm playing through the video game again on Switch.
I want so very badly to actually play the board game version of it, but I just don't think I'm going to. I really don't. I want to. Mm-hmm. But I'm never going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because I will play it. I will play it. Just not this year. It's just not this year. Shira's gonna be really mad at you.
It's not leaving, Shira. It's staying. I just don't believe she's been trying to read the rulebook for like 2 months.
4 months.
Yeah, but she's been gone for a little. She hasn't had the
months.
rulebook with her for a while.
Okay, that's fair.
She spent about 2 months intending to read the rulebook. Has asked multiple people to teach her how to play this game. I have played Cloudspire before. I think it's amazing. I also think it's almost impossible to get to the table. And so, yeah, we have everything. Still downstairs.
All of it.
We can do an amazing unboxing video of all this new wave of content. And I am even, Shira, I am willing to play this game with you.
I think the timestamp on this is Jesse's wrong. Just that's it. It's just Jesse's wrong.
I am willing to play this. You let me know. You get it set up on the table. I will come home. I will pour myself a shot. I will spend the evening playing Cloudspire with you. It's not in 2024. So sorry, Shira, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Ooh. An Eagle Griffin game. Why this one? Not
this is my favorite Lacerda game. It's my favorite Lacerda game.
Played it before?
I've played it 3 times.
Oh, no kidding. So you have experience on
this game. This is by far my favorite of the Lacerda games. Now, granted, I haven't played them all. I haven't played them all. But this is by far my favorite of the ones that I have played.
Say it confidently, my brother.
The reason why this is here, and the reason why I know I will not play this game this year, is because we have all of the Lacerda games downstairs, and if I'm going to learn a new Lacerda game to bring to the table for us all to play together...
Because you played this by being a player, not by knowing the game,
That's
right?
correct, yes. I played it by being a player, not by knowing the game.
Which is a whole different thing. You'd actually have to learn this game to play it
Exactly, to play it correctly, yes. I could play a version of it with all the rules wrong, but no. If I'm going to actually learn a new Lacerda game, it's not going to be this one. It's going to be one of the other ones I haven't played before.
Yeah.
So I know that in and of itself, just learning a Lacerda game is sometimes a mountain, but it's always worth it. I don't think I've ever played a Lacerda game that most of the games that I've ever played by Lacerda were
Weather
great.
Machine?
Yeah, it was not my favorite. But anyway,
it was really cool. Don't get us wrong.
It was a beautiful
arguably
game.
Too heavy for both of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is sad to say, but yes, it's real.
I'm a bit of an idiot. I'm not proud. I'm from Kentucky.
Yeah, that's true. I'm from Virginia. Anyway, I know I'm not going to play this Lacerda game. I will play another Lacerda game instead.
But it won't be Lisboa.
And that makes me sad.
That's good for me, though, because it means that's going to stay in Shrink, and I love those in Shrink games. Another game that will remain in Shrink. Eclipse. Second Dawn for the Galaxy. So this is the game that a lot of people compare to Twilight Imperium.
Really?
Yes. This is the go-to other option if you're exploring TI.
Isn't this the shorter version?
It's supposed to be like 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've played it before. Yeah. It was super cool. It was super compelling. Shira and I thought it was very interesting.
Okay.
The fact that she's actually played Twilight Imperium, I'm curious to see if she's more interested or less interested in trying Eclipse again.
So what you're saying is Shira could either learn this one or Cloudspire?
Because here's the thing. Shira, this is one of the first games that convinced her that she doesn't like 4X experiences.
Oh.
And Twilight Imperium reaffirmed that she's not the biggest fan of 4X experiences. And so, Eclipse Second Dawn is less likely now to be played than it has ever been. I am not getting rid of this. I do intend to play this. I intend to get this back to the table, but it's going to be contextual. This is another life cycle game. This is somewhere in my future.
Do you know what, Jesse?
But it's not going to be played this next year.
Jesse, I will tell you this right now.
Yeah, I
as
prefer
your
to not
friend,
open my game.
I'm going to learn this game for you, and in 2024 we'll play it.
It's not as funny after I've done the joke once.
I know, but
I appreciate you trying.
I will open it this year, however.
But the joke was so funny when I first...
I'd rather
put you don't... Oh,
I didn't mean to do that. It's only a little small tear there. We could just... Now it's broken. We might as well open it up and see what's inside, right?
I don't like it. So, yeah. I like my games staying in shrink until I'm ready to actually play them. And then on top of that, because it keeps everything together, it reminds me that I haven't played it yet. Mm-hmm. And just in case, sometime in the future, I need to play it. What?
Go ahead, finish your sentence.
Just in case, sometime in the future, as a content creator, I want to do something like an unboxing video of it, I'm actually able to do that.
That's true.
Like Eclipse Second Dawn, when I'm ready to play it, when it's time, I'll probably end up doing an unboxing and then also diving into it.
Yeah, that's totally right. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Wow. Really?
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 Really. Here's why.
Oh, I mean, this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because you did have the opportunity, actually, to play this.
Yeah, I did.
I had a copy that was going to be given to you.
Yeah, well, no, we got to back up farther than that.
Okay, farther than that.
So, I being the scheduler on the channel, I scheduled us to be able to play through the...
this whole month.
The whole month was all about Frosthaven, and then some family stuff happened for me. For those of you who don't know, my father passed away unexpectedly.
Very dramatic. I didn't actually expect you to tell the audience, so I prepared a joke afterward.
Which probably would be completely inappropriate now.
But then I thought you were going to stop at family stuff happened. And I was just going to, like, play off that.
Okay.
And then you were like, no, I'll tell them what happened.
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's been a rough month.
Yeah, it's been a rough month.
It's been a hard month.
If you noticed, maybe kind of in the middle of December, there was a situation that happened where we, like, had a couple of days where we didn't put anything up there. That was because... we had some stuff going on and I had to leave unexpectedly and we had all this stuff planned for this. So thankfully, Jesse, being the wonderful employer that he is, figured out a way to get it played while I was gone.
Without you.
Without me.
I was really sad, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I was so looking forward to playing this game. And then my good buddy Andrew, who came and played with Jesse, left his copy of Frosthaven here for us. Yeah. And Jesse was like, you know what, West? I think we have this really cool idea where, you know, we can do this cool unboxing, like a super amazing unboxing.
Like, I thought it would be hilarious to take a game like this that is a legacy game already and meant to be destroyed by the end
by the time you finish,
and like running a knife up the just like ripping the front off.
Yeah, but like with super enthusiasm.
Yeah, because we have an organizer already for all the components to go in.
Yep.
We would ruin elements of the game, and still it would be entirely playable.
100% playable.
And you were going to bring it home
and I was going to bring it home and play it with my kids. Like, this was going to be a game that we'd be able to play as a family together, and it was going to be awesome.
I thought it would be very YouTube and very funny. Yeah. And we asked the community, and they were not
They were not happy. And the interesting thing is when
we lost like 10 subscribers off the question.
Oh, yeah, right away. And the thing about it is when I play games with my kids, things get destroyed. Things get messed up. The box never survives. Yeah. Almost every game that is a child-played game with my family that is loved and worn and fun has, like, tape on almost all the corners because they just get destroyed.
Because our community did not want us to destroy a game, we thought it would be irresponsible to allow Wes to play it with his children, who would by their own very nature
also destroy the game
just by happenstance. We thought that would be
the worst thing that we could do with it. Yeah. So instead of it coming home with me, we're going to give it away.
To someone who will destroy it.
We're just going to give it away.
Unless they play it. I hope whoever gets this doesn't play it.
Because then they've 100% destroyed the game.
I should really write a note.
Yeah, you cannot play the game because you will destroy it, which is against rules in the community.
You don't think you're ever going to play this?
I'm never going to play it.
Oh, no.
I'm never going to play it. At the very least, I won't play it next year for sure.
Oh, come on.
Because think about it. We have to play 6 major campaign games next year. When are we going to sit down and have the opportunity to play Frosthaven?
But I want to spend a day or two playing this with you so bad.
I do too. I really do. I want to play this game so very badly. But the thing is, we've got other campaign games to play, and unless we get so far ahead of our actual filming schedule, which is really hard to do, by the way, because we've got a lot of trips and people coming over and things we're doing next year. I just don't see us having the extra day or two to spend on the entire day playing this game, just because I want to play it so very badly, and the community ripped the opportunity away from me to play this game with my family.
Yeah.
So I'll never get to play it.
Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Sorry, buddy. The community don't like you. That's the ruling. My last game for this list is a package factory sealed copy of Battlestar Galactica, the board game, which there's no way either of us are playing this next year. I mean, there's no way we're playing this next year.
Oh, we will play it next year.
There's no way we're playing
100%
this.
we're playing this next year.
So, West, I have to publicly say thank you for handing me this game.
You're very welcome.
I'm going to do my very best to leave it in shrink for as long as possible.
As the person who is in charge of the scheduling, we are 1,000% doing an unboxing of this game and probably a playthrough on the channel again. We've done it once before, and it did really well. It is on the BGG Top 100. It is my favorite version of this game.
It was really fun.
It was stupid fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've wanted a copy of this since we played it.
Yeah.
And so
someone who really appreciates you.
Ridiculous. Thank you so much for giving it to us as a
Hanukkah gift. Yeah. Shira, I don't know if you know or not yet. I think you should know by now. Yeah.
She knows by now.
Yeah, she does. That's true.
But yeah, there's
it's a great game.
There's no way we're playing it though.
Yeah, we're playing it.
No way.
We're going to play your copy because I have a copy at my house, sleeved and everything. We're playing yours.
Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We have a lot more coming down the line, so if you've made it to this point, please wake up and hit the subscribe button before you roll back over and go back to sleep. Whatever the case, whatever you do,
don't forget to do the important thing.
Snort chocolate on Thursdays. It's good for your sinuses.
That is what they tell us at the hospital. Or was it don't snort chocolate? I don't remember. It's probably because it had the cayenne in it. I think that's the bad side of it.
Do it in one nostril and see which one gets worse.
That's a good answer. Then you'll know.
Then you'll know.
And the more you know.
The more you know.
Knowing's half the battle.
A whole new knowledge. No one to teach you stuff.
I'm just
or
a
call
bill
your bluff.
on Capitol Hill.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, permit the general welfare, and
that's so nice.
Secure the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain or establish this Constitution.
Did you literally sing this in school?
United States of America.
Did you really sing that?
Yeah, we had to learn it in 5th grade.
Did you really? Yeah. And you still remember it today?
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's like when I was in college, I had to learn in Hamlet the speak the speech. Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it, as many of your players do, I had as lief the town crier had spoke my lines. Nor do not saw the air too much with your hands thus, but use all gently. For in the very torrent tempest, and as I may say, the whirlwind of your passions, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Oh, it offends me to the soul to hear a robustious periwig-pated fellow tear a passion to tatters, to very rags, to split the ears of the groundlings who, for the most part, are capable of nothing but inexplicable dumb shows and noise. That's actually a duck. Inexplicable dumb shows and noise? I don't know. Anyway.
That was way more impressive than my song.
I think your song was great, though.
I feel inadequate. Consistently.
No. You're great.
Bye.